I'm looking at a visual alignment on this dusty monitor that shouldn't exist. Everyone is telling you the worst is over. They're looking at the charts, but they're reading them upside down. Bitcoin's crash late last year. That wasn't the end. The ink on those liquidations isn't even dry yet. It was just the signal for the final supply crunch. I spent 15 years auditing the books for firms that don't exist anymore. I know the sound of a structural collapse before it happens. It doesn't start with a bang. It starts with a whisper. And a Wave 5 completion. Look at this screen. It's dusty. It's old. But the math on it is timeless. This is the Elliott wave. It's the forbidden map of human greed and fear. Right now it's signaling the final reset. Not a dip. A reset. In late 2025, you felt the pain. You thought that was the bottom. But Wave 4 is a predatory trick. It's a manufactured pause, intended to lure you back in so you can provide the exit liquidity for the people who actually own the order books. Wave 5 isn't just a drop. It's the floor being pulled out from under the holdouts while the house watches from the sidelines. The supply crunch isn't a theory. It's a physical reality. When the final wave hits, the sellers won't just be tired, they'll be liquidated. That's when the institutions step in. But they won't pull the trigger until the retail order books are empty and the charts show total capitulation. They don't buy the dip, they buy the funeral. You have a choice. You can listen to the talking heads on the news who get paid to keep you optimistic. Or you can look at the wave. You can prepare for the 2026 bottom while everyone else is busy praying for a bounce that isn't coming. The 2026 reset is the last time you'll see prices this low. It's a ghost of an opportunity wrapped in a nightmare. To catch it, you have to survive a drop that will make your hands shake and your conviction shatter. Most won't. They'll fold at the exact moment the wave completes, handing their future to the very people who engineered the crash. Don't be the fuel for someone else's recovery. Most people stop looking when the chart goes red. That's their mistake. I'm going to show you the map they use to navigate the wreckage, the coordinates they don't share in the newsletters. Take a breath, look closer. Let's talk about the specific price targets. I'm tracing the lines on this glass with a lead pencil, watching the lead snap against the pressure. I can hear the server fans hum harder when these numbers align. It's the sound of the machine, preparing to harvest. When we look at the Fibonacci extensions of the 2025 high, the convergence points to a specific window. It's a narrow corridor, a digital kill zone. If you're watching the 15-minute candles, you're missing the mountain moving behind you. The structural integrity of the 2026 bottom is tied to the total washout of the retail leverage. I've seen this script before. It always ends the same way for the uneducated. Back when I audited the big desks, we didn't call it technical analysis. We called it inventory clearance, plain and simple. You need to understand the wave of C correction. In the audit world, we call this the final reconciliation, the moment where every bad debt and every over-leveraged dream is forcibly settled. It's the difference between walking away with wealth or being left in the wreckage. The institutions are already positioning. They aren't buying the news, they're building the floor. We are currently in the eye of the storm, a manufactured silence. On my desk, the coffee has gone stone cold. The surface as still as a frozen lake. This is the distribution phase. It's a quiet handoff where the smart money quietly unloads their bags to the hopeful, right before the wave gathers its final, lethal energy. If you want to know how to spot the actual turn, look at the volume, not the price. Price is the lie they tell your eyes. Volume is the truth they can't hide from the ledger. When the last seller has walked away in total silent exhaustion, that's when 2026 begins. It takes a certain kind of stomach to buy when the room is this cold. Stay sharp. The truth isn't on a news ticker, it's buried in the ledgers they thought they shredded. I'm switching off the main terminal now. The screen flicker dies, but the ledger stays open. I'll see you at the bottom. The floor is dropping, but the bond market is where the real bodies are buried. I'm going there next. You'll want to see the audit on the 2026 debt cycle. It's deeper than you think.